Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Domingo Germán will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled toward right center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Wilmer Font, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Robertson fields it cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Luke Voigt. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Font, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Robertson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And it's fouled away.
Runner.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Batting 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willy Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners on first with one down.
That's
ball two.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Popped him up. Torres is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Frazier is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, no outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way, and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The third
stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. hit to short. Torres has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a three-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Avisail Garcia. As he rips, and this is off the second base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it wind up with an infield single.
For Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not close. It's 2-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
From the belt, the pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So digging in now, Mike Zunino, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's in there for strike one. Zunino is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Into the box, number 36, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lowe. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. On he pops it up. LeMahieu over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're in front 4-0. In now is the Yankees DH.
Leading
Luke
off for the
Voigt set to
Yankees,
lead us off in the home half of the 4th
hitter,
inning.
Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. Voigt on at first, nobody out. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there, 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to the right side. Oh, it's flagged down deep in the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ji-Man Choi, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Popped him up. Torres has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.